Good morning guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. Today's video is going to be all about what I got for Christmas. I kind of looked at Christmas as my last hurrah before my low buy begins. I'm ready. I'm ready for my low buy rules to start. I'm ready. And these Christmas gifts really helped get me there. As I mentioned in my low buy video, starting January 1st, gifts will be applied towards my low buy rules. They are not excluded, they're not exempt, but they weren't for this Christmas. And at the end of the day, when it comes to gift giving, if somebody says, what can I get you as a gift, like my mother or my husband or my mother-in-law, the number one thing is still makeup. Like, as much as I want my makeup numbers to go down, there's nothing else that I want to bring in either. I've already been minimizing my closet. I don't want to bring in more clothes. I've already been minimizing my candles. I don't want candles. Like, there's so many things that I've been working to get down to a manageable number successfully that there's really nothing else I want more than makeup. So it's always a tough choice when it comes to gift giving, because at the end of the day, I still want makeup the most. So I decided to ask for makeup presents this year. I'm really happy with everything I received, so that's what I'm going to show you today. For my immediate family, my father, my mother, my two brothers, my sister-in-law, my husband, and me, we do one large grab bag. It's very nice, it's very easy. We know who we're going to get. It's not even a random grab bag. It's already been predetermined. Like, it's just... We've been assigned people for the next like 5 years, and that's who we give gifts to, and it rotates. So this year, my brother Bob had me in the gift giving rotation. So the gift limit is about $50, and perfectly, there was a palette that I've been wanting all year long that cost $49. So that's what I asked for, and that's what I received. Thank you so much, Bob and Jen, for this gift. I loved it. And it is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I have been doing a series on my channel throughout the year called I Do Not Need This Palette. I do not need this palette. And I have been fairly successful with actually not buying the palettes that I feature in that video. This is the first exception. And the reason is because I didn't really do that video for myself. I did it for a friend, my friend Faye Nicole, and I was hoping that it might work for me as well, and it did kind of. But in the end, the positive reviews and the overall lasting power of my wish to have this palette won out. So I asked for this palette for Christmas, and I got it. So you guys have all seen this palette throughout the year. It's been very popular for good reason. But here it is. And I do think this is a unique palette, not only for Urban Decay, because you guys know I've been beaten up on Urban Decay all year long with those videos, but it's just a nice palette to have in general. I could see it working all 4 seasons of the year, and there really hasn't been a bad review on this palette yet that I have seen. I haven't seen a single person get on here and be like, nope, it's crap, don't buy it, save your money. Like, everybody loves it. I will say that I do think this now means I have 3 pans of Smog and 2 pans of Punk, 2 pans of Drift. I think I now have some duplicates of several of these eyeshadows between the different palettes that I own. But it's nice to have them all in one place in this palette. And it is gorgeous, and I'm really happy to have it now. It also has a ton of eyeshadows. Yeah, it has 21 eyeshadows, which means it was a good one to get out of the way, because I would have to have 42 empties in order to buy this palette. So I was kind of strategic about requesting that one. My mother-in-law is a really sweet woman, and she loves giving gifts. It's like her favorite thing in the world. Gift giving is her thing. Like, she loves giving presents more than anything else. And it's hard for her to not go out in public to a store and not pick up something for somebody. She never buys anything for herself. It's always for somebody else. So needless to say, Christmas is an exciting time of year for my mother-in-law. And so she insisted that I give her a wish list because she wants to buy something physical for me to open on Christmas. So I took some screenshots of some items on my Ulta wish list. She's probably never stepped foot in an Ulta store before meeting me, but I think she's become fairly familiar with the layout of the store. And at the very least, she's comfortable with handing her phone over to an Ulta employee and saying, find this stuff because my daughter-in-law wants it. So that's what she did. So she ended up buying me 2 items that I've been wanting again all year long. Like, one of these items I've been hardcore obsessing over. And she also got me a gift certificate because some of the other items that I had requested were not in stock at my local Ulta. So I have this for the future. Don't know when it's gonna come in use, but it's there. But the item that I have hardcore been obsessing over is the Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pot in Top Yacht. This is the lightest shade out of these, and people have been losing their mind over this thing all year long. So I'm ready to lose my mind over it. Here it is right here. I'm gonna do a swatch. When you're not catching it in direct sunlight, it's a beautiful gold shade, but when it catches the light, it's just going to blind you. And that's basically what everybody who loves this product has been saying. It is a blinding inner corner highlight, a blinding eyeshadow. It's going to blind you. And I like that in an eyeshadow. The final gift that I received from my mother-in-law is a palette by Juvia Place. A lot of you guys know I'm a big fan of Juvia Place. I highly recommend their eyeshadows. They're affordable, they're pigmented, the pans are ginormous, which makes it kind of fun in a weird way. And they're known for colorful palettes. But during 2018, they released their first neutral palette. And although I do not need another neutral palette, this is possibly the best palette out of all of them because I love neutral palettes, and that is the Warrior. Here is the outside of the palette. And, oops, sorry, there's plastic. Here is the inside of the palette. So I was recently talking to somebody on Instagram about how, like, I don't know what it is, but lately I've become a fan of gold eyeshadows, and I never was before. I don't know what it is, but I'm craving a lot of gold, which is not only a shade that I've never been into, but a shade that I often did not think was flattering on my skin tone. But I don't know, I'm just craving like golden neutrals. I can't explain it. So yeah, that's the Warrior. It's beautiful. Okay, I have one more Christmas present to show you guys. It was from my husband. I mentioned in a previous video that my husband has never, ever bought me makeup. We've been together since 2010 and he has never bought me makeup. And I have left plenty of hints. Now, granted, he doesn't feel comfortable walking into a store and makeup shopping. Like, he doesn't have that ability or that interest. But he definitely could have found some ways to find me makeup in previous years, and he chose not to. I kind of considered it his personal protest to the amount of makeup I have, and that although he would never say, like, you need to stop, or this is crazy, or you're nuts, by not buying me any makeup, he was making his feelings known. So a coworker of mine told me about an app called Elfster. And you can connect with other people, friends and family, and post your wish list with links to the products. And it worked. It finally worked. I finally got makeup from my husband the first time ever. I am so excited. I am beyond excited. So here is what he got me. This is my first Jeffree Star Cosmetics anything. Now, I know Jeffree Star is a little bit controversial out there for some of you guys, and I get it, but I am here for the makeup. And regardless of whether you like them or you hate them, the makeup is good. That is undeniable. Everybody loves the quality of the makeup. And I wanted all of his previous eyeshadow palettes, just not enough to go through the trouble of going through his website or Beautylish. It's never happened before. But oh dear Lord, when this palette came out, I think I drooled a little. I just started drooling. It's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Here is what it looks like. It's a little bit extra with the packaging. I mean, hey, if you're gonna buy a Jeffree Star palette, you might as well get extra packaging, but it's a little bit extra. Here is the contents of the palette. I seriously hope that in 2 years or whatever, red shadow is not going to be totally on the outs, because I have bought quite a lot of red eyeshadow this year. But I am so happy to have this palette. Really, I am really, really, really happy to have this palette. And you know, on top of it, the fact that this came from my husband and it's the first makeup thing he's ever bought me just kind of makes it even more awesomer. So thank you, husband, for buying this for me. I love it. And now, with the holidays over and with these presents now being given to me, I not only feel extremely blessed and lucky, but I feel ready. I feel ready for this low buy. Like, the amount of support that I've been receiving from you guys regarding this low buy has me pumped. I am pumped to do a low buy. I'm ready to see my overall numbers go down. I am really happy that so many of you guys have decided to join in on this and do this to... The support is in the numbers, the support is in the conversation and the encouragement that we can give each other. So I am ready. I am ready for this low buy. This is gonna be the last like haul video that you'll be seeing for a little while, and that's okay. That's okay. I am ready for this. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope that all of you guys had a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful holiday, and that you received the gifts that you were hoping for, because I definitely received the gifts that I was hoping for. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.